Welcome back to What's Up Stratford via Zoom. Joining me next is Victoria Beault, and thank you very much, Victoria.
You're welcome.
So tell me about the company name and how it came about, possibly with a dented washing machine too.
So when I was younger, I used to play drums and I was just transitioning to high school and it became very stressful season for me. And I had a hard time communicating with my mom, and her and I got into this argument about continuing drums or not. And I just took one of the drumsticks and I started hitting the, I'm not a very violent person, but it's just all this pent up energy and aggression, and I just needed to release it. So I just grabbed the thing and I hit the washing machine. And a few months later, my mom did some research about, expressing emotions and just tried to find ways to be able to communicate with me. And she came across this word, and she
What
was
is
like,
the word?
Katharses, sorry.
Okay.
So she's like, we want to make sure that you're able to express those emotions in a healthy way. And she did a little bit of research about like other associations that like rage rooms and stuff. So she knew that it is something that's quite popular in other places. So she's like, why don't you put this energy that's pent up and put it into something good that can also help other people? So yeah.
So what is a rage room?
So a rage room is a place where you get to come and you let out this energy that you have pent up. It can be a fun thing and a very therapeutic thing as well. So we have a cement wall and you get to throw stuff at it, and you can, it'll break, and then we have tools like baseball bats and sledgehammers, and you can like throw it up and hit it or set it on something and hit it, and you just get to let out your anger, and it's just very therapeutic and stuff.
Where did you get these things to break?
Some of the items we do purchase if we are low, so we could go to thrift stores and buy like old antique like mugs or plates. A lot of the stuff is donated, so we just reach out to people on Facebook and other places, and we're able to, they just drop it off at our location. If we're really desperate, we might go rummaging through some recycling bins, but we don't find a lot of things in there because they either reuse the glass or they just throw it in the garbage. So
Right. So typically speaking, the things you're breaking are going to either be recycled or in the landfill, but that's where they were destined to go anyway. How
yeah.
does someone book, and they want to go to a rage room? How do they book at your place, and where's your location? Give us some ideas there.
Yeah, so our location is, last year it was on Erie Street and it was very like out there. This year it's more concluded. It's behind the Shoppers on Albert Street, or the Shoppers on Ontario Street. Um, and it's a little bit in a quieter confined space, so it's not more out of the open. But it's on 156 Albert Street, Stratford, Ontario. And you can book. It's not very popular for people to book on over the phone, but you can call and book a session, or you can go to our website, which is katharses.ca. It's just the name.ca. And this year I was actually able to get it on Google listings as well. So last year it wasn't, but if you just look up Katharses Stratford, then all the information's there.
Victoria, thanks very much for joining me and just letting people vent some of their rage.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Coming up next, we're going to talk to Reg White in the Shakespeare Garden.